I'm really jealous of your triceps.
I'm glad you've noticed. Thank you. That was good. How'd you feel though? Oh, I'm gonna speak like
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Now Golden, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And for the Hawks, the small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. Dyson Daniels is out there with Sanders. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And he's had plenty of publicly. When MP has something to prove, he can be dangerous when he's at the top of his game.
Okongwu.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Hardaway. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Wembanyama passes to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
Well, that's a big make by MP, beating the buzzer. Found points for his team.
Hardaway against Daniels. Nifty move. Here's Reza Shea. Offline with his 3. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Now, here's MP. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. Cunningham for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Sanders kicks to Johnson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sanders with a screen on Wembanyama. Unloads from 9. A shot by Johnson, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Count it. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Right there, MP showing the touch.
Now here's Sanders. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Reza Shea. Okongwu with a screen on McDaniel. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Cunningham. Last game he had 12. Back to MP. Cunningham passes to McDaniels. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by McDaniels.
Well, that's what they're looking for. Get Wembanyama inside, and his height is impossible to deal with.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wembanyama letting it go quick.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder, We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Sanders. Okongwu with a screen on Cunningham. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Drew gets the bucket.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Sanders against Cunningham. Outside Daniels. Back to Johnson. Outside Daniels. And no good. Good D by Hardaway. To the inside. Wembanyama passes to Drew. MP with the bounce pass. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Daniels kicks to Johnson. That 3 off the mark. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to Indiana. McDaniels outside. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Riza with it. McDaniels defending. Riza with it. Coming off 31 points last game. The Hawks again can't hit. And here is Hardaway. McDaniels on the wing. Shoots over Riza, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Riza. Back to Sanders. And Cunningham with the block.
And Cunningham has great length for his position, and he uses it right there.
And stolen by Daniels. 4-on-3 break. It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Different look here for the Warriors. Harper, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Buzelis comes in for Drew. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Simons in for Cade Cunningham. Outside Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Drills it from outside. Riza Shea's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. Simons, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Simons. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Simons against Sanders. Back to Rizachet. Okongwu with the screen for Rizachet. 5 on the clock. Wound up there for Johnson.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Daniel. Here's Rizachet. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Here's Hardaway. The layup off target.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
They grab their own miss. And there's Daniels putting it right back in.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Outside, Simons. Harper with a screen on Daniels. MP, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Sanders dishes to Okongwu. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. MP with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively. Harper sets a pick for MP. Here's the drive, and the dunk by MP.
Nice slash by MP right there. Love when he takes the initiative.
Here is Sanders, still without a basket. To the middle, stolen away. Now here's Hardaway, guarded by Rizachet. Hardaway goes in. Can't cash in from close range. Outside Daniels. In the corner, Sanders with it. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Hardaway's got 9 points.
Nice work by MP there at the arc. Putting a lot of focus behind his shot.
Back to Rizachet. 6 to shoot. Inside. And a wide open look for Daniel. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Hardaway. He's got 9. He lobs it up. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Murray out there with Nance. Then there's Christie. Then it's Ellis. And it's Wright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Drew. Back to Cunningham. Over Ellis. Misses the fallback J. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9 points. It's Ellis on the wing. Nance, right side. Pass to Christie. Right with a screen on Nembhard. Here's Christie. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Cunningham outside. Now Nembhard. Now Wembanyama. The three. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Christie against Nembhard. A wide open look here for Wright. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 13. Cunningham passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama just too big down low.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For the Hawks, Zachary Risacher is checked in for Nance. Daniels comes in for Max Christie. And Sanders subbed in for Ellis. Here's Risacher. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Risacher's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
To the paint, here's Drew. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys?
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Rebound by Murray. The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Risacher. And here's Sanders. Murray sets a screen for Daniels. There's the three. Murray, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now Wembanyama over Wright. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Now Sanders. Last game he had 13. Shot clock at 6. Here's Risacher. And Wright kicks to Sanders. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Murray outside. Pass to Rizachet. Wright sets a screen. Rizachet with it. He has 7. Wright sets a screen for Sanders. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Good on the three-point shot. Wright's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
There's a screen. Buzelis, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Pass to Drew. Fires from deep. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, with the incredible reach of Wembanyama, how do you keep him off the glass?
Wright finds Rizachet. Murray outside. Right side. Count the basket. Wright's got 9 points. Warriors leading by 17. Pass to Nembhard. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Cunningham against Sanders. That one a little long. Atlanta has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's Wright sending it back. And it's Sanders, top of the key. Wright with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Sanders to the inside. Murray surveying the D. No good from outside. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Drew. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Wright with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
The long strides of Wembanyama covering a lot of ground there.
Outside Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors leading by 21. Buzelis, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Up top, Sanders. Covered by Cunningham. And Sanders, here we go. Daniels from outside. Good on the triple. Daniels has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The Aussie Daniels finding his stroke from 3.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Wright, and it's Johnson in for Murray. Different look here for the Warriors. Harper, he's checked in for Drew. McDaniels comes in for Buzelis. Hardaway's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's Simons in for Cade Cunningham. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
White is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu with the screen for Rizachet. And that one, good. Okongwu's now got 9.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Go. He's got 11.
That's just solid work from the mid-range. You see how confident MP is pulling up from there.
Sanders against Simon. Three-pointer, Daniels in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
The shot's good from Simon.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Outside, Simons. Golden State moving the ball around. Right with a screen on Daniels. Hardaway. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Rizachet. Daniels sets a screen for Rizachet. Back to Johnson. And Daniels up top. Lets the three fly.
That's just great effort by MP at the defensive end.
Clock at 6. Johnson with a screen on Simon.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Harper's shot's good.
And what a look by MP on that score. Saw his man the whole way and fed him for the easy one.
Rizachet up top. McDaniels defending. Here's Rizachet. Daniels from outside. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Warriors. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for Golden State.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
Well, I think for the Warriors, their roster is stacked. Do you expect them to be the top dog? In my book, they are the title favorites.
Shaq calling his shot.
Not really going out on a limb there, huh, big fella?
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Golden State, setting the floor for the Warriors. Drew is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's MP. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot.
Well, he's just relentless in his effort. You got to love the strong finish by MP.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He contributed 40 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Hawks have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the first one drops. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Drew. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hardaway has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Hawks trail by 20. To the right side. And that one's good. Reza Shea. Reza Shea's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
To Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Max Christie.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season. And with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Here's Hardaway. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 15.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
Outside Daniels. Johnson, a wide open look. Well, good with the triple. Warriors leading by 19. Reza Shea with it. Hardaway picks him up. Pass to Sanders. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Okongwu finds Reza Shea. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. With the step back. 6 on the shot clock.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game, because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
Down low, Okongwu.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And the Warriors making a change here. Booz Ellis has checked in. The Hawks trail by 19. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And they recover it. And here's Johnson outside.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Daniels against Hardaway. Drew gets the bucket. Drew's got 12 points in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Johnson outside. Here's Risacher. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Sanders dishes to Johnson. Pass to Risacher. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for their matchup with the Magic, it's always interesting for top teams to see how they compare to the best in the East. This will be a chance to see just what this group is made of.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Pippen subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Risacher, defended by Dosunmu. Now Risacher, he's got 10. Shoots over Dosunmu. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 13.
Great to see things coming together for Daniels offensively. He's found a good flow here.
Now here's Hardaway. 15 points in the game. And he dunks it down.
Well, they expect this from him. And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
This Hawks squad is struggling. And here's Sanders inside. And the dunk by Risacher.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Daniels.
Give MP credit, showing some skill right there, drawing the whistle.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
The first one falls.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings.
Max Christie, he's checked in for Risacher. And Golden State also making a change. Harper, he's checked in for Drew. Hardaway hits them both. So it's the Hawks now. Pass to Christie. Back to Sanders with the fadeaway. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Johnson. Hawks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Warriors leading by 20. MP inside. He's covered by Daniels. Sanders against Pippen. Outside Daniels. Pass to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter. He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Oh, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Pippen kicks to Hardaway. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here is Sanders. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Well, winning in the NBA, it's all about consistency. Warriors coach Steve Kerr said games are nothing more than a compilation of 200 plays, 100 on each end, and which team handles its business for more of those possessions. Can you limit the easy stuff? Can you make it difficult? Back to you, Kev.
Doing the little things time and again. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Pass to Hardaway. Harper with a screen on Daniels. And he drives in. And Harper, the bucket on the assist by MP.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And taking a look at some stats here for Daniels, this last month he has been a real positive for this team. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Right, he's checked in for Okongwu. Right, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hayes comes in for Pippen. Atlanta shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Back to Daniels. The 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sanders passes to Johnson. Sanders with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Christie. 6 to shoot. Again, the Hawks score.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Right with a screen on Daniels. Puts it up from 15. Off the left rim and out. The Hawks trail by 19. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. And Sanders, here we go.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
The Hawks have been shooting right around 75% at the line. We'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Ellis is out there with Max Christie. Then there's Murray. And then there's Zachary Rizachet. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. Okongwu with the screen for Ellis. Drops in the tray. Ellis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react. but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 10 in the basket from Okongwu.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Here's Hardaway, and it's sent back by Okongwu. To the middle. Here's Murray. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Here's Rieseshay. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Warriors leading by 10. Here's MP. There's the pick. What a move, MP.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
And Atlanta has possession. Now Ellis. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Okongwu. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Rieseshay. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
For the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Murray. Daniels comes in for Max Christie. And Sanders subbed in for Ellis. Wembanyama, a screen on Daniels. Hardaway passes to Wembanyama. And yes, it's good. 28 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, Wembanyama is an ideal pick-and-roll partner. There's just so many ways he can beat the defense.
Okongwu with a screen on Cunningham. And Sanders, here we go. Hardaway kicks to McDaniels. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Sanders passes to Johnson. Rieseshay with it. Back to Johnson. Okongwu with the screen for Sanders. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP to the rack. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Well, that all comes down to MP's mentality. He was not going to redirect his drive just because of an incoming defender.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 16. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Rieseshay. Now here's Sanders. Back to Rieseshay. Shoots over McDaniel. And the jumper is good. Rieseshay's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
They get it back. Wembanyama on the follow. And the Warriors lead by 16.
It's so challenging trying to keep Wembanyama off the glass. Just one of the many things that makes him unique.
Out to the right wing. Here's Rieseshay. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Daniels. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
To the paint. It's stolen by Cunningham. There's a good screen. Hardaway passes to Drew. Now Hardaway. For three. Rebound by the Hawks. Down low. Daniels dishes to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
MP inside. Johnson on him. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Pass to Okongwu. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. And Okongwu slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, MP saw his chance to get right to the rim, and he took it.
Johnson sets the screen for Sanders.
Switch.
Puts it up. Rebounded by Hardaway. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Hawks trail by 21. And here's Sanders. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Sanders against Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Wembanyama knocks it away. Here's Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Sanders. To the paint. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Warriors leading by 21. Wembanyama, a screen on Daniels. Advised by MP. A minute 50 left in the 4th. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Sanders. Johnson sets the screen for Sanders. And a slam dunk by Johnson.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Drew, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Oh, my. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Risacher missing. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. MP deciding where to go with it. No good on the three.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you later on.
Like, what do I do? Eye contact with the fan?
Just be aware.
Slightly, yeah.
And smile all
So nervous about something wrong. That's a little intense. We are at a sporting event.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. And tonight, we've got the Sacramento Kings playing against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Wembanyama. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Drew in at the 4-man position. And for the Kings, Jarris Walker out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Johnson, and it's Finley in at the 5. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
Here's Finley. Johnson passes to Finley. Stolen by Wembanyama. Cunningham, left side. Pulls up on the wing. Count that one.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Mills, the pass to Barrett. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Finley. 5 to shoot. Here's Walker. Warriors with the rebound. What an impressive regular season they've been having, getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Nembhard, good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Walker. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Johnson against Nembhard. Outside Johnson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Drew. Three-pointer. Finley grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Wembanyama against Mills. Now Walker. The 3, Barrett. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Kings trail by 8. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to speak with the head coach of the Kings for a minute. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor.
No, the Warriors getting their last shot to go. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Nembhard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
And the first one at the line is good. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Drew, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Here's Cunningham. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And here's Mills. No points so far. Up top, Johnson. He's guarded by Nembhard. And here's Mills for 3. And another miss by Sacramento.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Cunningham outside. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Cunningham's got 6.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Barrett. He played a great game against New Orleans. Count it. Good.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Drew. Barrett against McDaniels. There's a screen. Lets it fly. Again the miss by Cunningham.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Barrett. The kick out to Walker. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Wembanyama pass to McDaniels. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And, guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Sacramento making a change here. Rose is checked in. Free throw, no good. And Walker's got the ball here for the Kings. 9-point game. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 6. Nembhard outside. Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. Drew. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Finley. Walker passes to Barrett. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Buzelis comes in for McDaniels, and MP subbed in for Nembhard. Now here's MP. 32 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so here's Sacramento, trailing by 13. Johnson on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Johnson against Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Cunningham with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Drew. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Barrett. He's been contributing over 15 a game. The kick out to Walker. Johnson on the wing. Here's Rose. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
That one misses for Rose. Believe it or not, the season is drawing to a close. Have most teams met your expectations this year, Richard?
Many have exceeded my expectations, B.A. Seems like play and players get better every year. Stars and good teams keep finding ways to improve. It's impressive.
Here's Harper. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
From deep, Johnson. Warriors with the rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Drew, the pass to MP. Fires for three. He buries it from three.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now Barrett. Up top, Johnson, covered by MP. Johnson with a bucket.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
MP with it. To the middle. Here's Drew. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Drew's got 11 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
MP against Johnson. Pass to Finley. Shot blocked. Now here's MP. Here's Harper. Kicks it out to Cunningham. MP scanning the floor. From outside the arc. And the Warriors with another three.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Monk passes to Johnson. Here's Finley, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Hardaway's shot is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Desumu's checked in. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Now here's Walker. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards. No question who's in control of the board so far.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He tallied 32 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And the Warriors making a change here. Simons checked in. Outside Harden. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. And the jam by Walker.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And there's a pick. MP, the pass to Harper. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Monk. No points yet. Outside Harden. Down low. Here's Walker. It's tipped. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Back to MP. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Harden. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And he was... Now Hardaway. Shoots over Harden. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. We've got Anthony Simons. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's MP in at the 2. Now here's Monk. A 14-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Five on the clock. Walker, a screen on Simons. With the 10-footer, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Monk. Walker's got 9.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
On the wing, MP, defended by Harden. The 3 from Wembanyama. Pass to Buzelis. The 3 ball. Monk grabs a miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, MP hits a 3-pointer. 10 points for him.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
Now here's Monk. Still no points. He's off on the layup. Harden against Hardaway. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Jarace Walker. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
That one's good from Hardaway.
Yeah, and MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Mills, he's checked in for the Kings. McDaniels is checked in for the Warriors. Pippen comes in for Simons. And both free throws good for MP. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's Watson on the wing. Rose, a screen on McDaniels. Watson. Sacramento again missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, got that one up quick. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And so MP will bring it up for Golden State. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Outside for Wembanyama. Walker with a steal. There's the double team with Pippen. Up top, Watson. McDaniels covering. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
When you got length for days and you're quick off your feet, it's a problem. Wembanyama will find you.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
The Kings have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Rose outside. Outside Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
Johnson, he's checked in for Harden. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Got a piece of it. Walker passes to Mills. To the paint. To in the cold spell. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now here's MP. 12 points for him. Crafty move. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Hey, look at this, guys. It was like once he was in the air, he was staying in the air. It was just incredible. What hang time.
The Kings have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Outside Watson. Inside. Here's Walker. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP against Johnson. Here's MP. A good-looking shot from the wing. Hardaway's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Pass to Rose. And here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Johnson's got 7.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Now Hardaway, covered by Johnson. MP against Johnson. Yep, that one goes. 18 points for him.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Mills, the pass to Johnson. Another 3 for Sacramento.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Hardaway against Johnson. Now here's Hardaway, guarded closely. Again, the Warriors score.
A nice measured midi from MP, able to use the right amount of touch on that shot.
Outside Walker. Allison's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. McDaniels with the rebound. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Johnson against MP. Fader on the way. And Mills pulls it down.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Outside Walker. Johnson inside. Wembanyama on him. Here's Walker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Harper, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Pippen. And the second free throw is good. Here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game. Pass to Drew. Now here's MP. And he lobs it up top.
That pass right on point. Good job by MP.
Here's Mills. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Johnson. Off target from 3-point range.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Sacramento has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Now here's Johnson. 13 points in the game. And it's MP with a rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Cunningham outside. And here's MP from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. MP's got 25 points in the game. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage. It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Driving in. Rebound by the Kings. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Here's Hardaway following that last 3-pointer by Sacramento. Drew. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's a great read out of the 2-man game for MP.
I'm coming.
Sacramento has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Johnson against Hardaway. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 13 points in this quarter.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
For 3, Hardaway. Rose grabs the board.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Pass to Finley. Now here's Johnson, defended by Hardaway. McDaniels with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. That one is off. Sacramento has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Mills, the pass to Johnson. Left block shot on the way. Another one falls for Sacramento.
That's how you do it. Work for the high percentage look.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Hardaway with a screen on Mills. Pass to MP. Here's the 3. Finley grabs the miss. Finley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Walker. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And Sacramento making a change here. Barrett's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Desumu's checked in. There's 42 seconds left in the half. Sacramento passing it around. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
And for the Warriors, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. A nice shot by MP. Hardaway's got 27.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for MP. 9 seconds left in the second period. Johnson for 3. Doesn't go that time. MP getting it done for the Warriors. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Back after this.
Hello, everybody. Coming into halftime, MP has really put his mark on this game. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Kings.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Here's Cunningham. We've got R.J. Barrett. Also, Jarris Walker out there. And it's Johnson in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Johnson against Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance. Nembhard's got 8 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Johnson. The kick out to Walker. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. On the wing, Nembhard. Pass to Wembanyama. Cunningham outside. Back to Nembhard. Rebound by Sacramento. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Nembhard, right side. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. He's got 10.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Mills, the pass to Finley. And here's Johnson. He's guarded by Nembhard. Johnson against Nembhard. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That's not.
Mills, the pass to Johnson. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 22 points.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Here's Drew. Walker covering. And it's Cunningham missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Finley. Nembhard against Johnson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Cunningham missing. Sacramento has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside Mills. Pass to Finley. The 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Cunningham outside. And Cunningham throws it down.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Pass to Finley. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Sacramento.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Cunningham against Mills. Cunningham, right side. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mills. Here's Walker. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's the pick. Here's Cunningham. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Nembhard against Johnson. Pass to Barrett. This one for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Drew. Walker covering. And here's Cunningham. Nails the wide open jumper. 15 points for Cade Cunningham.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. The shot by Johnson, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Drew misses. Cunningham against Mills. Pass to Barrett. Walker, a screen on McDaniels. Barrett against McDaniels. Outside Barrett. And another miss by Sacramento. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
Sacramento shooting just 37% so far in this one. Pass to Finley. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Mills. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Up top, Walker. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. The 3, Barrett. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Barrett's got 5.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Back to Cunningham. Over Mills. And it's Cunningham missing. Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Mills finds Barrett. Down low. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Cunningham for three. Ooh, poked away. And the basket by Drew. Drew's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Nembhard against Johnson. Out to the wing. Left side Walker. Blocked! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Rose is checked in for Sacramento. Here's Wembanyama. Give him 8 points now. From deep. Fires in the triple. 11 points in the game.
A 7-footer with a good stroke. Wouldn't be showing that confidence from range.
Pass to Barrett. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Malik Monk's checked in for Johnson. Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Barrett drops them both.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Wembanyama, screen on Monk. Over to the wing. 4-3. Rebound by Sacramento. Finley passes to Monk. Rose outside. To the paint. Here's Walker. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Walker's got 16 points now.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Sac had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Guys, back to you.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Barrett, following the score by Golden State. Outside Monk. Pass to Barrett. Launches it. Drew with a rebound. Drew's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fires from deep. Finley grabs the miss. And Sacramento shooting a low 29% since halftime. From deep, Rose. Pure from three-point range. He has 7.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Rose has got 4 rebounds now. Monk against Simons. Outside Walker. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Drew's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And he can't get the first one. Harper, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Good on the second one. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Outside Harden. Pass to Walker. The Warriors pull it in.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Hayes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Peyton Watson. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here's Sacramento. Mills, the pass to Rose. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, the Kings shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Scottie Pippen Jr. out there with Hayes. Then there's Harper, and it's Wright in at the 4. Pass to Larson. Now Hayes, covered by Johnson. Kept alive. Here's Harper. No good from 18.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Johnson against Wright. Shoots from the baseline. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Warriors shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Here's Harper. Pass to Hayes. That one doesn't drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. Hayes against Mills. Screen by Watson. And Wright with the defensive effort. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Unloads from 13. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 24.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Hayes with it. And out of bounds. The Kings will take it. The Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Harden surveying the D. Back to Mills. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Watson. Mills, the pass to Watson. And that one drops. Watson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming off that pick. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Outside Harden. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Mills, the pass to Harden. 19-footer. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Launches a 3. Larson, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Outside Mills. And there's a 3-second violation. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, It's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Barrett's checked in for the Kings. Now here's Hayes. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Outside Barrett. Outside Watson. Sacramento passing it around. And another miss by Sacramento.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Larson. And it's rejected. Now here's Mills. Outside Johnson. Right side Watson. And stolen by Hayes. Okay, knockout.
Man.
Wow. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Johnson to snap the cold streak. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And Sacramento making a change here. And Johnson drops them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Harper. Pippen outside. From behind the arc. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson against Hayes. And rejected. To the inside. Harper. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And here's Mills. To the middle. And the jam by Walker.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Harper. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by Harper.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Now Mills. Pass to Johnson. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Rose has checked in for Mills. The Warriors also with a sub. MP's checked in for Pippen. Here's Barrett, down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by MP. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Right with a screen on Barrett. Here's MP. Rebound by the Kings. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Finley. Outside Johnson from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. And count it from 19 feet away. MP's got 31 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Johnson passes to Finley. The wide open shot is on the money.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Johnson against Hayes. Pass to MP. Jacks up a three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Finley's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The three, Barrett. Wright with the board. Wright's got 4 rebounds now. MP, the pass to Harper. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Jarris Walker. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Here's Finley. Up top, Mills. There's a screen. Pass to Finley. Down low. Here's Johnson. And, yep, it's good. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
MP outside. And the shot no good. A bit short. Sacramento has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Count that bucket.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The Warriors shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. And he drives in, uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway's got 33 points.
You can't afford to give MP these kind of lane because this man knows how to finish a drive.
Finley passes to Mills. To the paint. Finley gets the bucket. Great game for him. Double-double now.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
They set a pick. Here's MP. Finley grabs the miss. Well, Sacramento is shooting 41% here in the fourth. Mills, the pass to Walker. To the inside. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Outside Johnson.
Hard to score with MP right in your shirt.
The shot by Johnson, no good. MP, the pass to Harper. Hardaway against Walker. Fadeaway. MP shot is off.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mills. Nembhard, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's MP. He takes it in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
1:51 left in the game. And there's the screen. Johnson passes to Finley. Harper pulls it in. Harper's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP outside. Right with a screen on Johnson. Clock at 6. Hardaway. And MP throws it down.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Golden State. Outside Mills. Walker, a screen on Nembhard. Mills, the pass to Johnson. Up and over Hardaway. Oh, MP with a block. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. No good on the three. Outside Mills. Walker, a screen on Nembhard. Mills, the pass to Finley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. MP with it. Shoots. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.